Hey, good day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast Predictions. I'm doing it early. So happy Moon Day, but I'm doing Mars Day Weekly Forecast Predictions today. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below. For this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast Predictions, I will be channeling with theorist Hapi, who's supporting Nicholas High School in the Ice Good. If you look up Hapi, you'll see that he is an Egyptian god of the Nile. He's responsible for the flooding of the Nile. He's an androgynous god. He is a god of fertility and fertile soil. And I believe abundance as well. And I asked Hapi myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up. The number sequence 456 came up. I see the as progressing, ascending, building, growing, and all that stuff, moving forward. Also, the zodiac sign, Capricorn, came up. And Hapi said, being strong and firm against distraction, temptation, addiction, any conflict, chaos when it comes to having and being in abundance, fulfillment, and happiness. So that's that for, that's Happy for you. And I'll be chatting with them for this week's Mars Weekly Forecast Predictions. If you're hearing extra sound during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I won't handle if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And I'm going to begin this week's Mars Weekly Forecast Predictions. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the journal summary. Just a little bit of something here. And so there was a lot of 333s going around. And there was a lot of double numbers, especially 1212. And I saw a lot of like 20s. So I was thinking like, I don't know, this could relate to people who are in their 20s or something like that. And then also from like what I gathered up from all of the notes that I have had over the week, I put here mystical creatures, unicorns, mermaids. And I was thinking more, there's something more about the forest mystical creatures like gnomes and fairies and all of that, the other type of mystical creatures in the forest. And then I also thought about Harry Potter and the creatures that were in the forest when they would go in the forest and all that stuff. So yeah, that's that for the journal summary. Yeah. Okay, sorry. That's that for the journal summary for this week's Mars Weekly Forecast Predictions. Let's go into where we are currently in the planets. Currently, oops, did I? Darn it. Give me a second. My bad. I don't know where I put that one. Here we are. Okay. Currently, we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelations, humanity changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. Within that, we are in Aries season. Aries season started on March 21st, 2025. Is going to end on April 19, 2025. And Aries can be described as following. It's known as the Ram. It is the I Am sign. It is the cardinal sign. It is a fire sign. It is ruled by the planet Mars. It is a divine masculine sign. The amethyst, the diamond, the bloodstone, the ruby, and the aquamarine are gemstones associated with Aries. And anatomically, the head and the face are associated with Aries. And the Fool, the Emperor card, and the Tower card are the major arcana cards in the Tower deck that are associated with Aries. Aries can mean the following: active, initiating, leading, independent, aggressive, impatient, combative, energetic, pioneering, naive, assertive, impulsive, male fertility, courage, survival instinct, energy, spontaneous, reactive, brave, enthusiastic, self-image, the image we project to others first impressions that we make, how we start things, our defense mechanisms, general outlook on life, the vibes that we give off. Always the first to start and the first to finish anything that they set out to do. Direct, straightforward, uncomplicated, childlike quality. Natural athletes use their bodies to get things done, and brave. And today, well, tomorrow when it's on Mars Day, the moon is going to be in the waxing crescent moon in Taurus, and Mars is going to be in Cancer until April 18, 2025. The waxing crescent moon means the following. It means taking the first step on doing something. For example, making the first call or email, setting intentions. New opportunities can pop over. They become more clear to you around you. Water the seeds, exposed to the sunlight to let it grow. Hopes and wishes, intentions and desires ready to be planted. Laying mental groundwork for your next project. And then the moon in Taurus means the following. Familiarity, strong-willed, material comforts, solid and comfortable home and foundation, reliability, security, stability, steadiness, can be resistant to change, growth, or emotional stimulation, can be romantic, sentimental, and warm, well-developed sense of smell, five senses, involved in enduring relationships, strong, deep, and unwavering affections, self-protection, self-preservation, not too great with adaptability when off routine, stubborn, dedication to getting what they want or what you want, persistent, emotional security, stubborn, rigid in ways. And then the Mars in Cancer means the following. Can be passive aggressive, can be resistant to change, tends to shy away from direct confrontation. Protective nature is beneficial when exudes externally or turned outward. Protective of others, can be protective of self. And prefers emotional connection in sex, can be a slow-moving energy, can be manipulative, argumentative, can be threatened by indifference. When feeling cornered, can be defensive, emotional outbursts, reactions erratic, can have emotional reactions or be erratic, may have trouble expressing frustrations. Emotions and moods are what tends to move them. Calm strength. This energy can be used to dig into domestic tasks, fighting for the rights of a family member or the domestic task. Protective instinct, can be oversensitive, takes action when emotionally moved, and emotional ticking time bomb. Emotional expression may be a challenge, moved by nurturing and caregiving. And then all that together, the summary that I got from that is emotional stability may be easier to achieve during this time. If not, then there needs to be an attempt, or you need to try to work on having more emotional stability. There may be resistance to initiate or move. There may be some delay or slowness. Move, even if it's just step by step. Slow and steady wins the race. Be aware of emotions, anger, and how you express them. It is understandable that certain things, especially worldly happenings, humanity, etc., can be upsetting. Still, there's a need to channel your emotions, your anger, in a progressive, healthy way. So, yeah, that's that for where we are on the planets, and I will finish this off with a card reading. All right. Sorry, I bend you. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the clarity cards that came out, is the Tower card. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Emperor card. That's for the clarity cards. You know, I just I just finally thoroughly finished watching Moana 2. I don't know why, but like I was never able to like get through it. Either like it was playing and then like I had to stop it, or like I would just be like falling in and out of sleep. But yeah, I finally watched it thoroughly, and like something just reminded me of like here is kind of like, even if there's like turbulence or there's like rocky waters and everything like that, or stormy waters and everything like that, like don't be afraid to grab the bull by its horns. Like don't be afraid to take charge or whatnot. And I said like that I finished 1 and 2 and all that stuff because it was the part where like she had to revive the island, but the way that she had to revive the island is that they had to go through the storm. That the storm god, not I think Nola or Nalo, no Nalo, that Nalo was having happen to avoid people from restoring the island, like, and it was the part where they went through it anyway, where she went inside of all of it anyway, despite or whatnot, the heavy storms that was happening, so she could revive the island. So if you gotta do what you gotta do to retrieve what you gotta retrieve, like do it. And then like, yeah, there may be like some like things, dust throwing up and like murky waters and all this stuff, but like, you know, you need to remain very clear about what it is you're going for, or whatever this is talking about. You need to be very clear the whole time, and don't be afraid or be thrown off by weird energy, murky waters and all this stuff. You still take control no matter what. And yeah, it was like the part where she was like, you know, she was talking to what she called the that goddess who was like the bats or whatever. I forgot what her name was, but yeah, she was thinking that the Wayfinder was supposed to always know where they're going. But when she said, I was like, no, that's not true. Sometimes like the Wayfinder doesn't know. You still have to like kind of go through. So it's something about that too. Even if like you feel like you're unsure, or like this is somewhere uncharted territories or whatever, you still need to be very clear about the way you're going. And it could be through feelings or just knowing. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, you just gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. Ooh, that's hilarious. It's not, yeah. It's funny I was talking about that movie too, because at some point there's something talked about isolation. Like her ancestor was saying something about isolation. I'm not gonna go into it. But yeah, bottom of the deck with the summary of the Oracle card that came out is isolation. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is growth. Okay. So for this week's Mars weekly forecast / predictions, what came out is, hold on, because I can make it brighter. What came out is the Seven of Cups, choose wisely. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of that, is the Star card, hope. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Empress card, fertility. And then to clarify the Seven of Cups, choose wisely, we have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Wands. Then the Oracle card we have here is movement. So yeah. There could be something about like from the heart to like, it's something that you gotta feel or you gotta know or whatnot, and it's like from the heart or whatever. So we do have like 7, 8, 9. So there's something about moving forward, progressing, expanding, ascending, and all that stuff. Growing. Something about growth, but maybe a lot. Yeah, there's probably something about growth and abundance. Yeah, so there's also something about definitely abundance, divine abundance, something that is like a forever thing, the whole cosmic stuff and universal stuff and like forever kind of like always thing. Like creation, always been. It could be something with the book, the Kabbalion book, the Kabbalah. And again, there could be something about creation. And then is this something about like no need, there's never a need to worry because like you're always provided for, you never run out type of thing. There's also something about women in the womb and like, women in the womb and something cosmic again. God is woman, all that stuff. There's gonna be like a moment of clarity, like knowing something, seeing the truth, seeing something so clear, or just knowing, like having every clarity there, just knowing what it is and everything like that. Either it'll make someone like nervous or whatnot. It'll feel a lot or overwhelming. Um, or or there's just something about don't doubt it. Don't doubt what you see or anything like that. I don't know if like certain things are gonna come up. It may be overwhelming. There's certain things may come up or whatnot, and it may attempt to make people lose sight of the truth of the clarity through anxiety, through overwhelming. But nah, just keep your head on the straight and narrow, on the truth, on the clarity, no matter how like overwhelming or fearful it may seem or get. And I don't know, for randomly I got like somebody like driving in heavy rain. And some people I think get a little bit flustered or scared when it gets really heavy and you have to put the windshield wipers like very heavy or whatnot. But no, like for me, when that happens, I put the windshield wipers as heavy as high as I can, and then I just keep very focused on the road, basically. So yeah, something about that. Okay. Here's some type of clarity, something straightforward, some type of truth. Like it was given to you, or you know something now. You like came to a conclusion and something is very clear. I feel like some things there's gonna be like a lot of things and it's gonna be overwhelming. There's gonna be like some type of murky waters. I feel like something is gonna be like a lot. It could be a lot of feelings too, that may be stirred up or something, and it may make someone anxious or nervous or whatnot. or like not knowing which way, but you know which way. And then there's something about magic and making a wish, making your wish come true. Making a wish and making your wish come true. It could be something. What flashed in my head too is I think it was a Prisoner of Azkaban. I think it was, but where Harry thought like the figure that came and like repelled the Dementors away from him and Sirius. He thought that it was his father. But when him and Hermione went back in time with her charm thingy, like he realized that it was him from the he realized it was him from the future that came back and repelled the repelled the Dementors away from him and Sirius. So there's something about that, like making a wish, but you making your own wishes. And there's something about that too. Something with magic, and then there's something about that too. Like I don't know if like I said this before too. Like, or I feel like when I was reading it in one of these readings recently, I was feeling that, like, and I'm just wondering if, like, you've been through this already a lot of times, like, in whatever way it is, different dimensions, or, like, what you call it, Doctor Strange, Loki type of, like, stuff or whatnot, where, yeah, I think it was the second season of Loki. And it's like every single time you reach a certain place, you know, you know how to do it better or whatnot. So you should be an expert in something at this point, making this wish come true for yourself or in general. And there's something about like magician or magic. You should be confident about it. And then there's something about like growth, maybe quick growth, growing quickly. There's something about like abundance, but like things happening like this is a flow and things happening like that because that's just the way it is type of thing. And yeah, so that. And yeah, just in order, what came out was the Seven of Cups. Choose wisely. Um, there could be just something here about like a lot of possibilities, like a lot of things that's coming up in whatever area of life it is for y'all. A lot of things are coming up. And then, the whole thing with Seven of Cups, some of it could be like good stuff. Some of it could be like things that like are not really for you or not aligned with you. And you should know which one it is. You should know like what it is, whatnot, what you choose and everything. But there's just like a lot of stuff going on, a lot of possibilities, a lot of opportunities. Or there's like murky waters or something that maybe you're just trying to throw people off, or like it's just murky waters just naturally, and it may throw people off or something. Bottom of the deck summary of that is a star card, Hope. Yeah, I guess like it's like you can have whatever you want type of thing. The world is your oyster. Like the universe is so vast, it's so eternal, is never ending. And it's like what do you do with that type of thing, I guess. It's like what do you do with that? Um and it's like you could choose something, you could make a wish, choose, and it may be some type of gift or a present presented to you or something like that. Yeah, something that's presented to you as well, like it's handed to you by the universe or like that or something like that to you. And then you, as you're watching this right now, top of the deck is the Empress card, fertility. There's something about, yeah, I don't know, there's like a little bit of like you get what you want type of thing. It's not bratty or anything. It could be like well earned, or it's just like you've been there, like you've been here, you've been there, like something with experience or something like that. And then yeah, there's something about you as you're watching this right now. Something about creation. I guess you could create. There's a lot of things that you could create, you could get into. So like delve into it. You know what you would like to delve in and what you not aligned with and stuff. So choose what you could delve into, where you could grow, where you could create and all that stuff. And there's something also about, yeah, it's just like an energy of like you always are provided for, you get what you want type of energy. Yeah. And I feel that again. And it's like a universal thing. Like you are possibly super connected with the universe, with the divine, with how things are and everything like that. It's like the universe and the gods and all that stuff is like an old friend, or you know, it's just like that. It's like divine connection and everything like that. um you could also be centered. And then to clarify the Seven of Cups, choose wisely. You have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Wands. Yeah, don't doubt like what is clear to you. Don't doubt it. Don't change it. Don't doubt it for anyone else. Don't be diverted from it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay. And here we have movement. When this card comes up in a reading, it symbolizes that it could be time to take action and proceed on your journey or with your plans. Taking action can be scary or anxiety producing, but sometimes you need to stop thinking about things so much and just do them. This card means that the time is now and all signs say go. And follow your heart. It's something in your heart or something like that. You gotta start. So Aquarius is here, Libra is here. Yeah, Aquarius and Libra are here. You could be in those signs. The sign could be in chart. It could be energy of this reading. It could be anyone around you. It could be the planetary placements and all that stuff. Oh, why? Okay. So we have here Algiz as the first charm. The rune Algiz, Algiz. And it says the elk, protection, shield, and ward off evil. So yeah, we dispel any confusion. Anything that's like of confusion and trying to throw people off, we dispel that. We rebuke that in the name of God. Okay, rebuke that bullshit. Rebuke confusion and murky waters. So we have here piety, which is a noun meaning devotion to God or to religious practices, religious reverence. And that's all I was saying, like, something, and it's right over where I was talking about that, like, there's something about, like, maybe you are of piety or whatnot. Like, I mean, like, something is not like, oh, a bratty, like, you get what you want type of thing. It's like, no, it's like well-deserved or whatnot. And then we have here aperture. Aperture, which is a noun meaning an opening, hole, or gap. I don't know what that means. Maybe like a void or something like that. Or like things are like so broad and vast, like there's so much or whatnot, and it could make someone nervous. And it's like the void or something. We have here, just a lot of words, okay. We have here adamant, which is an active adjective meaning refusing to be persuaded or to change one's mind. Yeah. And yeah, it's over the same area where I said that, like, you know, you're an expert in this. Is the whole thing, like I said again, with like, I think, yeah, it was low key the second season when they kept like having to like redo the part where Jonathan Majors character was trying to go outside and connect or whatever, the thing or whatever, and it's doing it over and over again. I just recently saw like saw the upload of Doctor Strange where he went to, was it Dormammu or whatever? He kept repeating to Dormammu, like he kept saying, Dormammu, I'm here to make a bargain. And he kept going over and over again. And he was like, I could do this all day, like I could do this forever. Like, you're going to do this bargain with me. And all that stuff. There's something about that. and whatever. Yeah, not refusing to be dissuaded from what you originally are or have, or changing your mind or something like that. And yeah, stand strong, my lads. That's it for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions. Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions. If you'd like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree, or you can email me at subpertaining time. That they both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And yeah, that's all, folks. Yeah, stand strong. I'm feeling like a heavy energy of like people going to try to dissuade and stuff, but no matter how fearful or like I always say, do it while shaking. Like, feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm gonna be going through this too, so let's go. Let's get it. All right. What was it? Do. Boop, boop, boop. Peace out.